She should never have existed. They said it could never happen. Elves and hobbits do not fall in love. Their blood is oil and water. Their magic cancels the other out, and one touch would unravel both. Yet in a single storm-torn night, everything changed. Lyril, scout of the Silverwood, fell from a sky bridge in a torrent of rain and lightning. She landed in a hobbit turnip patch, half drowned and bleeding starlight. Bram, a simple farmer with gentle hands, should have fetched the elders. Instead, he carried her inside and hid her beneath his own roof. He should have left her for the elders to find at dawn. Instead, he fed her warm seed cakes and listened while she taught him how to hear starlight. She should have fled the moment she could walk again. Instead, she stayed, learned how to plant laughter in the soil, and let him braid wildflowers into her hair. The elders of both peoples came with chains of light and root. They seized Lyril and Bram, dragging them toward opposite ends of the valley. The lovers reached for each other across the circle of angry faces, their fingertips brushed. The world flickered. One heartbeat they stood in the elders' grasp. The next, they were alone, beneath the same moon, the valley silent, the torches gone. They had slipped forward a single day. The elders would search for them tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after that, but never find them in the moment they expected. It mattered not, for a new heartbeat began that night, half song, half earth, half impossible, half inevitable. 9 months later, in a burrow lit by both moon and firefly, a girl was born. She opened her eyes and the room filled with the scent of spring rain and fresh bread. Tiny vines curled in her auburn hair before she had even drawn breath. Her parents named her Freilyn. They smiled through tears, knowing the world would never forgive them. She grew between two worlds, too tall for a hobbit door, too short for an elven bow, but perfectly sized for trouble. Her laughter sounded like wind chimes made of starlight. When she was 7, she lost her favorite wooden horse in the river. She reached into the water, closed her eyes, and whispered, "Come back." The river gave it back, still dry as though the water had forgotten it. She never told anyone what she had done. When she was 12, she watched her father age a year in a single afternoon after telling a white lie to spare her mother's feelings. She touched his hand, whispered, "Come back," and the grey vanished from his beard as if time itself had changed its mind. She never told anyone what she could do, not her parents, not the elders who still hunted them. She kept her gift hidden like a second heartbeat. The elders of both peoples came one final night with fire and rope. They surrounded the burrow, ready to end the impossible child. Freilyn, now 16, stood between her parents and the mob. She clapped her hands once. The world shimmered cyan, butterflies long forgotten, from the age of stone and monsters, filled the air like living stars. When the light faded, the mob was gone. And so was yesterday's threat. Her parents looked at her with new fear and new pride. They knew what she was. They knew what she could become. They also knew the world would never let her be. Freilyn looked at the empty sky where the mob had stood, then at the glowing hourglass pendant that had appeared around her neck. She smiled the smallest, saddest smile, and whispered to the butterflies she had summoned from the times of the ancients, "There's so much more to fix." Welcome to the first Fireside Wonders saga, Freilyn, Echoes of the Butterfly. We'll see Freilyn again next Friday. A like means more than you know, and a comment keeps the fire burning. Thank you for joining the Fireside. Good night.